My name is Ana Nazina binti Azman. So today I would like to present about our research background in final proposal research. So the tourism was the one of the goal for a certain country to generate income, and then tourism also has a various type of reason that people can visiting in a certain country. Our problem statement is to identify the factor that influencing in tourism, which be the main reason for a tourist to come in our country. And then the related hypothesis for our proposal is um, first, the relationship between food and tourism. Second, the relationship between entertainment industry. uh, Third, relationship between psychological factor. And fourth, relationship between dark tourism. And then in the research contribution for this proposal is to help a country to make improvement in the ways of satisfaction uh, for tourists to travel in our country. That's all.
Hi, my name is Noor Aslinda binti Omar. I will present Chapter 2 on Literature Review. Literature review is a study of the past study or existing research that done by the researcher about a certain topic or issue. It must be on secondary sources that have been written by the researcher. The purpose of literature review for a research proposal is to give information on the topic that we want to research. Such as our group, we had tried to find a few factors that influence tourism on the past study. Second is to avoid duplication and give credit to other researchers. Third is to find gaps in research, identify the conflict in the past study, and to see the open question that had been given from the other research. Then, to look for need and why further study or research is needed. For our group, the research is needed in order to help Malaysia to increase tourism. The factor that we found by doing literature review. First is celebrity and entertainment factor. Second is psychology factor. Third is food factor. And last one is dark tourism. Actually, there is more factor that can attract tourism that had been found by doing literature review, but our group had decided to choose this four factor because this four factor can be related with our country. Because of our diversity, we have a lot of different food from different races and ethnic that can attract tourists to taste by themselves. For the psychological factor, our country always well known as unique country, which is people in our country can freely practice our own culture. Even though we are different in a lot of aspects, we can stay united with each other. For the dark tourism, our country also have a lot of places that own a lot in the history that related to other countries, so we can use it as country attractiveness. For entertainment, even though our entertainment industry not really go for international, but we still can wait for it because this day we have a lot of connection that can connect us around the world. So we believe that our entertainment industry still can improve to go globally and be one of the attraction for tourists.
Hello, I'm. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today, I will like to introduce myself. I am Fatima Azira binti Abdullah from HE 10 Marketing course. Today, I would like to present about research framework lecturer review about factors that influence tourism. Okay, okay. First, research framework for factors that influence tourism. Three part, three part is food, entertainment industry, and dark tourism. For the food factor, individual traveling to export food may be considered now to them and now culture and way of life. Okay, second factor about the influence tourism is dark tourism. The dark tourism can be defined a site that has phenomena, tragedy, because Malaysia there was place that have a dark side and pass away vitamin from the dark. Okay, just a thank you for today. That's all. Thank you for today.
Hello everyone. My part is methodology. This part is talk about research method and produce and introduce the tourism industry in this year, data collection, data analysis, planning technique, research planning, and summary something else, the data method. This year's tourism data is show us the tourism people already reduced 50% reduce about in this year tourism industry development because the COVID is coming. We should follow the data and do analyze summary, find the solve planning and solve the problem. Follow the data we already show in us a group poster. The poster we find so many new knowledge and follow the reference. We should find last year and before last year data and then analyze it. Find the advance of the Kota Kinabalu tourism industry, and then make more stronger the tourism industry in Kota Kinabalu special, and then make it the wake up maybe next year, and then help the tourism industry development better and better in next year. Follow the data. We do the data collection. This is just a conclusion about our poster. The poster I make it clean and already show us the Kota Kinabalu tourism resource is very rich and huge. We should find the special tourism industry point, and then to do the how many people like the tourism special point, and then make it the point highlight. The data will help us to do it. So this is my methodology about this part. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Alsinar bin Idris. For my part is data analysis. Data collection is the process of collecting and measuring information based on variables target at an existing system and enabling answering relevant questions and evaluating possible decisions. In this study, the method used to collect the required data is qualitative method. For survey research, our group conduct the survey method to collect information by asking a set of questions to a selected sample methods from one population to study. The survey method is also useful for obtaining information on the views, personality and behavior of the general public from a large group, and also involve gathering information from a large number of respondents. Sampling research. Our group used sampling method by focusing only on cities including tourists from China, Korea, and Japan, and others. Our group used questionnaires and interviews which provided type questions and asked tourism for information based on this study. Therefore, our team randomly selected samples of questions that were provided to us tourism as a relevant source of information. Data for data analysis. Collected from all respondents based on the studies conduct such as a grouping data by poll and type of respondent, presenting data carefully, performing the result of the respondents, and comparing the hypotheses that have been submitted. In conclusion, our group used the data collection method, which is divided into two types: survey and library study. Using the same method can refer to a variety of valid sources for use and also can increase the research knowledge in solving a research problem. Thank you. The study concentrates about the factors that influence in tourism in order to help our country increase and also develop tourism. The concept is a focus and structure to organize the similarities of the factors. We choose 4 factors that had influence in tourism, such as the tourism, food, psychology factors, and the influence of entertainment. The methods that we choose is sampling technique and represent specific procedures and technique used to identify, select, process, and also analyze information that we apply to understand the problem. Then the data collection, one of the process, the collecting data and the measure information based on variable target. It shows that our country have a strong competitive edge more than other countries. Thank you.